Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a very exciting one because it's going to be a ranking video I've been working on for quite a while. There are a few more that are in the pipeline which I'm actively working on right now, so I'm very excited to bring those to you as well. But for today we're going to be doing a ranking of 10 different face washes which I've been trying and testing out since the past couple of months. And okay, so I was telling you that we're going to be ranking 10 different face washes and we're going to be doing from worst to best. So like the ones that I'm ranking the least we'll talk about first, and then as we go I'll tell you which are like the top face washes which I have been using since the past couple of months. Absolutely loving, that I would highly recommend to you guys. So yes, let's jump into it. Let's get started. I'm so excited about this and I hope that you find use out of this video and you find it helpful and informative for you as well. So yes, let's jump into it. Let's get started. The lowest ranked face wash from this entire like 10 face washes that I'm going to be speaking about is let me make sure I'm grabbing the right one because they all have similar packaging. It's the Dermaco 1% Kojic acid daily face wash. Now I was quite disappointed by this one for a few different reasons. Firstly, I thought this is a gel based face wash. I didn't know it's going to be more of a creamy consistency. So this is definitely I don't know what to describe it. It feels like a very like old school face wash. If you remember, yeah, the Pond's face washes from back in the day when I used it have a very similar consistency to this because they're slightly more creamier like in the consistency, and even when you like rub it on your face, it feels like almost like you're scratching your skin, and it not necessarily I would say clog your pores, but it doesn't give you that satisfying cleanse that you usually expect with a cleanser. At least that's what I expect with cleansers. This did not give me that at all. But my main problem with this is that it stung my eye terribly. So like when I used this, I used it at night, and I think after I washed my face and then I got out of the shower and everything, for like about 30 to 45 minutes I could feel my eyes irritated, and it was all because of this cleanser. So I don't really see myself using it again. I've used it once and once only, but I don't think I'll be able to use it ever again. Because I don't get that satisfying feeling that I want from my face, and now like in the summertime, that is the main thing that we're looking for, is a nice satisfying cleanser. So it did not give me that, and on top of that it stung my eyes so terribly that I cannot bear to use it ever again. So this tube is basically going to get decluttered and it will probably go to either my mom or a friend or someone else who could just use this up for me, and I would not personally be using this anymore. So this is going to go out of my collection, and this is the worst face wash amongst all the face washes that we have to speak about today. So that was the first one. Moving on to rank number 9, which is our second least favorite face wash. Now this is going to be a little bit hard for me to tell you because it's one that I feel like I've kind of changed my thoughts on. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my favorite face washes of 2023 video, so it's going to be quite surprising for you guys to see it so low in this specific video, and I'll tell you why. I'm speaking about the Minimalist Oat Cleanser. Now, I stand by everything which I said about this cleanser earlier. It is absolutely amazing for people who have sensitive skin, dry skin, because even though it's like a jelly-like texture, I would say, and it's definitely going to give you a satisfying cleanse. There is nothing wrong about that. That being said, I feel like this is suitable for dry skin people only, or if you have like slightly normal but not like oily skin at all. I also feel like it's not great as a second cleanse if you're using this as your only cleanser. Like for example, if you're not wearing any makeup and you want to use this like maybe in the morning or something, I feel like it would be great. But if you want to use this as a second cleanse to remove your makeup balm or makeup oil or something like that, I'm not very sure how good this would be as a second cleanse. So for that reason, I could not use this in the evening, and even when I used it in the morning, I felt like my pores basically looked like they were not very clean after I used this. So that's why I was a little bit put off, and I'm like, I'm using this face wash, but is it actually cleaning my skin? I'm not very sure about that. So I feel like personally, maybe in the winter season when my skin is a little bit more dry, maybe my pores are not as clogged with oil and sweat, this would actually work even for me. But in the summertime, when your skin is more oily and you want something to clean your pores very well, remove all the oil and sweat from them, this would not be the best cleanser for that time. So that's the reason I'm ranking this a little bit lower, because it would work in the winter season only, which is like hardly 2 to 3 months here in Mumbai. So for that reason, it's hard for me to justify this and recommend this. And I'm also going to have to wait for months now, like more than 6 to 8 months, to be actually able to use this. So we'll see what happens to this. I'll either declutter it to my mom and ask her to use this up for me, or I'll have to save this till November to be able to actually use it. So let's see what happens with this. But as of now, it's going to be kept to the side and not used very often. Moving on, next we have another new face wash which I got from Dermaco, and this is their 2% Niacinamide oily skin cleanser. Now in this packaging, Dermaco has 2 face washes. They have one which is also the Niacinamide face wash, but it's like an opaque one and it's a little bit more, again, creamy looking. This one is the clear one, the one that is for oily skin people. I thought that since I'm buying this in the summer, I should go with this variant, and I don't regret getting this variant, but I'm not happy with the texture and the consistency of this face wash. So basically, this is one of those like watery looking, very liquidy gel cleansers, and those kind of face washes, they just basically run off your face. So I feel like, again, it's not very satisfying to use and clean my face. So I'll probably use this, but I will use this probably like in the morning time when there is not much to wash off my face. I don't think I'll use this after a full day of wearing makeup and my skin is probably very oily and sweaty. I also work out in the evening these days, so yeah, I have a lot to take off my face, and I don't think I can use this in the evening. I'll probably stick to using this in the morning and use it up just for the sake of it. But it was not my absolute favorite again, and I wouldn't highly recommend this either. I think there are way better face washes in this video, which I'll talk about a little bit later. Moving on next to our number 7, which is again from Dermaco. Clearly the Dermaco face washes which I bought recently have not been doing very great for me. This one is the 1% Salicylic Acid Gel Daily Face Wash. Now this one was quite surprising to me in the sense that it's quite an intense salicylic acid face wash, let me tell you that. I've tried out a lot of other salicylic acid face washes. I don't think any of them is as strong as this. So I would definitely not suggest this to someone who's got sensitive skin, someone who has a damaged skin barrier. I got a comment from one of you a couple of days back where you were telling me that you've been using this twice a day and it has damaged your skin barrier, and I'm not surprised. This is something I would recommend using like once in 2 days to start out with, and I still think it would be quite intense because this is a very strong salicylic acid cleanser, which is surprising almost because I haven't come across anything as strong as this. So that can be a good thing also, but it's not something I would recommend you to use regularly. And I'm surprised, like, Dermaco should not recommend like the directions of use to be twice in a day. Twice in a day is definitely going to damage your skin, so would not recommend doing that at all. But apart from that, the reason why I'm ranking this low is again because it's quite strong and it can sensitize your skin a little bit. That's one thing. The other thing is I'm not happy with this packaging component. I don't know if you're going to be able to, can you hear it? Like, this is literally like there is water inside. That's how it feels like. The consistency of this is very similar to the consistency of this, I would say, which this face wash should be packaged like this, in my opinion. Personally, it needs to come with a pump so that because when I open this tube and like literally turn it like this, the face wash just comes like gushing out of this. So there is definitely a lot of product wastage in that sense, and especially when I'm using it in the shower, it just will create a mess everywhere, and then there's face wash all over my sink, even in the bathroom. So not happy with the packaging of this. I think they need to repackage it, and then I'll probably give it a little bit extra points, and I might even recommend this product as of now. I would recommend it to you if you want like a slightly stronger salicylic acid face wash, though I would suggest using it either once in 2 days or once in a day, but I'm not happy with the packaging at all. Apart from that, the product is pretty nice, but like I said, there are a lot of things that I don't like about it, and then I like that it's a nice strong salicylic acid cleanser. So that's why I'm ranking it pretty low, because the products which are ranked on top from here on, I actually like and recommend way more than the first 4 that I just spoke to you about, which are like the bottom 4. So now at number 6 in our ranking, we have a product which I don't have to show it to you, so I'll insert a picture either on my left or my right somewhere. This is the Foxtale Acne Control Cleanser. This one I was not very impressed by, but the more I used it, and I actually used it up completely, so that's why I don't have it to show it to you anymore. But this product was a very nice, again kind of similar to the consistency of this one and the consistency of this one, like the salicylic acid and the niacinamide Dermaco face washes. This one is also kind of similar, like a nice watery runny consistency, but it's again a pump packaging, not this kind of a pump, but a different kind of pump. So the product comes out easily, there is no problem, little goes a long way. You can cleanse your face very well, not going to sting your eyes, not going to overly dry your skin. At the same time, it's not my favorite consistency in a face wash, so that's why I'm ranking it lower. But I used it up. It was a nice morning cleanser and it worked pretty fine, so that's the reason I am ranking it at number 6, because the stuff that is above this, basically in our top 5, are more satisfying, and the bottom 5 were not as satisfying cleansers. So moving on to our ranking number 5, we have another Dermaco face wash. This is the Dermaco Sali-Cinamide Anti-Acne face wash. Now this, I would say, is a little bit more gentler version of the salicylic acid one right here from Dermaco. So if I had to recommend one out of the 2, I would recommend Sali-Cinamide over the 1% salicylic acid, because this is way more stronger. This is a little bit more gentle. That being said, I still find this to be strong, but I think it's more in a good way. So again, only use this once in a day, don't use this twice in a day. And I think to start out with, yeah, it says use it twice in a day. Please do not use this twice in a day, use it once in a day. And when you're first starting out, use it like once in 2 days, similar to what I said for this one, but this is way more gentle. And the consistency of this one, I feel like, is a true gel consistency. That is why I'm ranking it higher than all the others, because this is the kind of consistency I actually like in a face wash, and this is what I was expecting all the 3 Dermaco face washes to be. Like all the ones which came in tubes, I was expecting to be like this, and I'm quite sad that I was like that's not what I got out of them. But I do really enjoy this one, and I use it again, like I said, once in 2 days, either mostly at night only. I don't use it in the morning, because I do have a lot of actives in the morning which I use, and I don't want any of them to clash with this, essentially, because this has 2 actives in here clearly. So I reserve this for nighttime, and I do quite like it, again, like I said. So that's why I'm ranking it way higher than the others. Moving on to our number 4, this is what I'm currently using as my morning cleanser, and again, I'm quite enjoying it. I took a break from this just for the past couple of days, but before that I was using this every single day as my morning cleanser. I'm speaking about the Foxtale Bright Side Purify and Glow Weekday Cleanser Weekend Face Mask. Now the reason they say weekend face mask is because you can actually leave this on your face for a couple of minutes in the shower before you wash it off, and because it's got clay, French pink clay, sodium PCA, and I also believe this has AHAs in it, so it's going to you know, like be a nice like leave on wash off AHA kind of a product. Leave on for a couple of minutes and then you wash it off is basically what I was trying to say. But I use this every single day as my morning cleanser face wash, just for a nice fresh even canvas. I enjoy the consistency of this, I would say, even though it's a little bit new to me. It's not like a true gel, it's a slightly creamy gel, but it does foam, it does lather, and it does leave my face feeling clean after I wash this off. So I quite like that about it, and that's the reason I have ranked it this high. I'm not really sure if I would repurchase it, to be very honest, because I don't think I loved it that much. to repurchase it. There are a lot of other face washes which I enjoy more in texture and consistency, and those I'll probably repurchase, not this one. That being said, I do highly recommend it if you're looking for a good AHA face wash, because I think this is one of the best that I have used personally, and yeah, I do enjoy it, so I would recommend this one to you guys. Moving on, next, our number 3 is something that, again, I don't have to show it to you because I did use it up quite a while back, but it's also from Foxtale, so I wanted to speak about it as we talk about the other Foxtale face washes in this video as well. And this is the Foxtale Daily Duet Cleanser. Now, I have spoken about it, I've raved about it quite a while, like quite a number of times. So this is basically like a makeup removing face wash. So you just need to wet your face if you have makeup on at the end of the day, and take a couple of pumps in your hand, just massage it all over your face. Again, it's similar to this one in terms of it's got a creamy consistency, but it will lather and it will take off all of your makeup. Like, that is the most surprising part about this, is that I don't expect any face wash to honestly remove your makeup. Even when I tried it off for first time, I had like a tiny sample basically, and when you buy Foxtale products, you tend to get free samples of a lot of the other products. So that's how I tried it out for the first time. I had a tiny mini, like वो शैम्पू का जैसे सैशे होता है वैसा वाला सैशे I had, and I basically used one entire sachet for my entire face, and I was still shocked कि how did this product remove all of my makeup very, very well with no other external product required. That being said, I don't wear foundation or concealer or any cream products on my face, so all it had to do was remove the oil, the sweat, and the powder makeup, which is not that difficult. But eyeliner ke liye you have to struggle a little bit, I would say, which is fine. If you have a micellar water, all your eyeliner remnants you can just remove with the micellar water, but apart from that, it did a fabulous job at removing all of the makeup. So that's why I'm ranking this one this high in the video, because I truly feel like it was really, really good, very amazing. The only reason, like, I'm ranking this at number 3 instead of 1 or 2, and that is because I feel like if it gets in your eye, it can sting a little bit, and when you are removing your eye makeup, you have to go a little bit like closer around your eye, right? Otherwise, how will it remove the eye makeup? So that is the only caveat I have with this product, is that if you go around your eye and you try to remove your eye makeup, it does sting a little bit. So that's the only negative of this product. Apart from that, everything else I absolutely love about this, and it's something I will definitely repurchase, even though I don't currently have it in my collection because I'm going through my cleansing balm phase right now. But once I am done with my cleansing balm phase, I will definitely repurchase this again, because it's so convenient just to have like one product which serves as your second cleanse as well as your first cleanse. So yeah, that is the Foxtale Daily Duet Cleanser. Now, our number 1 position and number 2 position is kind of tied. Basically, I don't know what to rank at number 1 and what to rank at number 2. So this is what I have come out with, like, this is the solution basically, and I'll tell you why I ranked one higher than the other. So our number 2 is the Cosrx Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. This is what I have been using recently, actually, in the morning as well as in the evening, because this is the only face wash that I hadn't tried and tested out. All the others I've been trying and testing out for weeks. This is the only one that I didn't get a chance to, so I wanted to make sure that I use it for quite a few number of times before I sit down and make this video. And I also wanted to decide where this is going to be in the ranking. So the reason I'm ranking this at number 2 is because I love a lot of things about it. Firstly, it's a very, very nice gel consistency cleanser, which I really, really love and appreciate. Clearly, like you can tell, as I have reviewed all of these products, I have made that very, very clear in my explanations. Basically, is that I love a good cleanser, a good gel cleanser, I'm sorry. This has kind of a tea tree like smell to it, like that's what the smell of this reminds me. So if you don't like that, then you probably will not like this. But if you do like it, like, it reminded me a lot of the Body Shop Tea Tree facial wash, which I haven't bought in, I would say, I want to say a few years I've not bought that. So when I first tried this out, like the first time I used it, I'm like, oh my god, it smells just like that. I find this to be very, very gentle on the skin. At the same time, I do find it to be cleaning my skin really well, and I just love the entire experience of using this, right from the packaging, the way you hold it, you squeeze it out, you use it. It again can sting the eye just a little bit if you go too close to your eyes, but if you go very gently around your eyes, then it's not going to sting at all. Now my only caveat with this product is the price point. This MRP retails for around 850 rupees. I think when I was buying this, I got like 15 or 20% off maybe, so I paid a little bit less, but still I find this, like, I'm pretty sure this is the most expensive face wash among all the face washes we spoke about today, and this is also the only one that retails for more than 500 rupees. And it's not like, okay, it's 600 or something, it's 850 freaking rupees. So for how much product you get, even though it's a bigger size, it's 150 ml, but if you still calculate how much you're paying per ml for this, it is still going to be the most expensive face wash. So for that reason, it's very hard for me to justify this, to recommend a face wash that costs this much. A lot of people are looking for like an inexpensive face wash that's going to cost around 200-300 rupees, and that is at best. So 850 rupees or even like 600 rupees for a face wash is insane. I will use up the entire thing for sure. I'll use every last bit of it, but I'm not sure if I will actually go ahead and repurchase it for that reason. So only time will tell, and that's the reason why I'm ranking this at number 2, is because the one I'm ranking at number 1, I have basically no cons about. So that's why I had to rank it at number 1, and it's also one that I don't have. It's the Aqualogica DeTan face wash. This one, actually, you know what, I have one con, but I can look past it, so I'll tell you what that is. This is also another really nice AHA face wash, but I feel like here you can really tell the benefits and the goodness of the AHA. You can feel it more in here, whereas in the DeTan face wash, I think the glycolic acid is such a small percentage that you can't even really tell. But it is a beautiful gel consistency, which I absolutely love. The entire user experience of using it is amazing. Doesn't dry out your skin. I was actually using it as my second cleanse. Like, once I remove my makeup with my makeup cleansing balm, I go in with the Aqualogica DeTan face wash as my second cleanse to wash off all the dirt and grime and residual makeup of the day, and I absolutely love it so freaking much. Spoken about it already. I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this one as well, because I love how affordable it is. And of course, when Aqualogica does their buy one get one or their buy two get two sale, that would be like the best time to buy it, because I can get this face wash at a steal of a deal price. The only teeny tiny bit small con of this product is that it does have a fragrance, and initially when you first use it, you can tell the fragrance a little bit more, but as time goes on, with a lot of products this happens, and also with this one the same thing happens, is that you get used to the smell of it. So that's why it didn't bother me towards the end of it. And when I discovered that I've used it up completely and like I had a teeny tiny bit of product left inside, I was so sad, because I'm like, shit, ye itna acha tha, khatam ho gaya abhi. So definitely looking at repurchasing this one soon, once I go through my current gigantic stash of face washes that I have now, because I bought all of these to like basically review for you guys and make this video. So yes, once I'm done with these, I will definitely repurchase my favorites. But yes, that was the ranking and that was the video. I can't believe it's a 23-minute long video. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and please let me know your thoughts down below. If you have tried out any of these face washes which I spoke about today, please let me know your thoughts and your review on those face washes down below. I am dying to know. And yes, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video, you guys, and please let me know if you found it helpful, informative, and if you have any questions about any of these face washes. You can also leave it down below. If there's anything I haven't covered, just ask me down below and I will reply back to your comment as soon as I see it. But yes, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.